We thought we wouldn't hear from Kevin Hunter again after he lost in court and was denied all alimony payments, but it seems that this man sees no obstacles on his way to Wendy Williams' riches. It's been hardly a week since the judge denied his petition, but the man already came up with new ideas to extort money from his ex-wife. And if recently Wendy has been quite silent about his shameless tricks and bold statements, her patience runs dry and she won't tolerate such a behavior a second longer. Hi everyone, and welcome back to CELEB Live channel. We keep our eyes on the most dramatic scandals in show business and always bring you the hottest updates. And the hottest topic of these days is Kevin Hunter's new excuses to dig into Wendy's bank account. It feels like the judge's decision means absolutely nothing to this man, and the only opinion that matters to him is the little voice inside his head. Well, Wendy is not going to spend her hard-earned millions on him and his new family anymore, and she exposed his new attempts to mooch off her. We saved the best part of the story for the end of this video, so if we were you, we wouldn't want to miss any second. So Kevin Hunter seems to pay more visits to his lawyers these days than to his own bedroom. Word is on the street that he is planning another scheme to steal Wendy Williams' money, as if the court's decision means nothing to him. According to the U.S. Sun, a New Jersey judge ruled that Wendy's financial guardian will not have to resume alimony payments for Hunter. If you don't know the details of their settlement agreement, Wendy agreed to send her ex monthly checks in addition to a 50-50 split on the sale of their house in Livingston, New Jersey. The judge considered Hunter's request for alimony not emergent and ordered the application to be dismissed without prejudice. Probably, this was not the result that Kevin hoped for. He is somehow confident that he deserves to get more from Wendy. Hunter even found a magazine that agreed to interview him and shared his view of the story. When replying to a question from a journalist, he claimed as the husband for 20+ years and the creator of the Wendy Williams show, I was entitled to my half of everything that we had, just like any other couple divorcing. I went to the table in good faith and we reached what I thought was an amicable divorce. In fact, it was one of the fastest celebrity divorces ever. He even dared to say that he made the Wendy Williams show successful. In Kevin's own words, my intellectual property of the creation of the Wendy Williams show and how it had to come across was key. They would not have experienced the success they had without me. Boy, this man has no shame. He certainly tries to play the victim in this story, completely forgetting who has been sleeping with other women for 15 years and ruined his own marriage. He must really believe that he is somehow entitled to Wendy's millions. We don't know who he is trying to fool here because no one, including Wendy, falls for his lies. Here's what people truly think about him and his intellect. One person tweeted, "That is oneself, absorbed man. If he's that masterful, why doesn't he start making his own money?" But instead of turning his new lady Sharina Hudson into a TV star, he chose to solely rely on Wendy's alimony checks. What a pathetic excuse of a man, right? Apparently, the idea of saving this money never came to his mind since he was busy buying designer bags for his mistress Sharina. But as soon as the A-team called, Wendy Williams stopped distributing cash. He went straight to court with his sob story about being broke. And it's not an exaggeration. The self-titled king behind the purple chair and the man who was allegedly behind Wendy Williams' success were, in fact, unable to pay his utility bills. He said, "I have fallen behind on most of my bills. I currently live in a community that requires payments to the Homeowners Association, and I'm behind on that bill. If the Homeowners Association fees are not paid, a foreclosure will so on follow." Kevin must have thought that his story would touch someone, considering he has a minor to take care of. He basically admitted that he couldn't perform his duties as the head of the family and the real provider for the three of them. Kevin himself, his mistress, Sharina, and their love child, Journey, has always been Wendy. Even when she stopped working on TV and getting any income, she was still sending them checks so they can sustain their life. Apparently, Wendy's own hardships are nothing for Kevin because he keeps whining about his petty problems like car insurance and hip surgery. What a pathetic statement for a former producer of a successful TV show. Kevin sounds like a big baby whose mama stopped buying him candies. So let us get this straight. The man was cheating on his wife, got his mistress pregnant, and now he blames his ex-wife for every wrong thing he had done. In his statement to the court, Kevin explains that he never received any explanation why the alimony stopped so abruptly without any notification. How poorly did he read their divorce papers then? Because Wendy's lawyer was kind enough to point out one specific clause in the settlement agreement. According to it, Wendy has a right to terminate all payments in favor of her ex if she stops working on TV. And as we all know, Wendy's health issues prevented her from doing her show for almost the entire season. The divorce took a toll on her and her condition was worsening quickly. People believe that this was Kevin's doing because as a husband, he should have supported her all along and not run away to resorts with his mistress. One person commented, "Kevin should also be very, very, very humble for cheating within the marriage. His infidelity caused so much pain, anxiety, depression in her life during the marriage and after. I left her emotionally bruised, causing breakdowns, stress on her health conditions." So not only Kevin failed to be attentive to his ex-wife's current state, he even dared to ask for more money, even being perfectly aware of her own financial hardships. As you know, Wendy has no more access to her millions herself because her bank Wells Fargo blocked her accounts last year. It seems unbelievable how this man is ready to go through hell and public shame to dig into Wendy's pockets again. He is clearly obsessed with her money and can't sleep well until he sucks every coin he had earned. But there's actually one thing he himself earned with his actions. It's public contempt. Fans constantly roast Kevin on social media for his recent behavior. One person wrote on Twitter, "Kevin Hunter is absolutely pathetic. Wendy herself doesn't have access to her own money, but you think you should. Maybe if you didn't contribute to driving her crazy, she would still be capable of working and paying for your lifestyle. Get your Mr. Sharina Hudson to work." And here's a smart approach, which Kevin should think of adopting. A man has to work to provide for himself, family. That's the American way. No freebies. All violets ain't blue when divorced. They dried out. Well, it seems like the blooming days of Kevin Hunter are truly over, and there will be no more reviving water from Wendy. However, what he may get while looking for a job is her exceptional tea. We can't wait for Wendy's comeback and truly hope that she will be exposing Hunter's dirty moves in her new podcast. Maybe the truth will make the man finally learn this lesson. And what do you think? Share your opinions in the comments. We want to know your thoughts about this drama. And as always, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel. We'll be back very soon with the updates.